to get your view, Julian, and Cecil, but Julian in particular, right? Kylian Mbappe, right? If Arsenal could sign him, and they reckon that his wages would be about 800 grand a week, would you take him? Would you be happy with that signing to get Kylian Mbappe, or do you think it's a waste of money? Well, not waste of money, it's too much money. Well, where do you stand on this, Julian?
Yeah, for me, it's not a waste of money. If you can afford him, that would be wonderful. But my fear with that is it would disrupt the team. If you have one player on significantly more than everyone else.
Wait. Listen, is Kylian Mbappe the best player in the world right now? Right? If the other players are going to be upset about the amount of wages he's getting, too bad. That's what happens when you've got like a superstar in your team. You know what I mean? That's how it is. But you'll have a player in your team that could probably lead. If we had Kylian Mbappe this season with the team we got, I'd make us like joint favourites to win the league with City. So what if they be angry about the wages? And I'm sure they get used to it. Yeah.
Well, for me, it's more important to have the best team in the league than the best player in the world.
No, but he's going to make you. He's going to make you the best team.
It might not. If you look back, what was it, sort of 15 odd years ago, when Newcastle bought Xtra, who was probably at that time considered the most exciting player in Europe, and what happened? He completely disrupted the team because you brought in a brilliant player.
Of all examples,
that disrupted the team.
You're comparing Xtra
at the time.
Xtra to Kylian Mbappe.
Was considered the most exciting forward in Europe, and they brought him in to win the league, and it totally disrupted the team.
Kylian Mbappe is considered the best footballer in the world, right? Not even considered. To me, he is the best footballer in the world right now. Right, and you're comparing him to Tino Asprilla. No, man, it's like we're talking about a player who would come in, be a difference maker. Imagine we go to Burnley today, Mbappe, Saka, Martinelli. Are you listen, bro? For me personally, right, if it's a deal that could be done, and listen, we know he's probably going to end up at Real Madrid, right? But if it was a deal that could be done, I would take that. I shouldn't even hesitate for a deal like that, because that's the sort of player that wins you the league, and that's what we want.
And it could work out, or it could be the biggest disruptive influence in Arsenal's history since Mesut Ozil.
I knew that was coming.
Even he's on another level to Ozil as well. We're talking about the best player in the world. And then you think as well, how many shirts would Arsenal sell? Like, what Arsenal's profile as well, which is already massive around the world, would go up again another 15% in my books if they had Kylian Mbappe playing for him. He'd be like the new Thierry Henry. Yeah. It's a no-brainer for me. If we could.
It's not a no-brainer. It could work out in exactly the way you describe. You could bring in a player that cements the team, that is the final piece in the jigsaw, can motivate all the rest of the players around him, and it could well work out as you said. But there is a chance, and that's why I'm saying it's not a no-brainer, that it could totally disrupt a team that's on an upward trajectory.
It's a no-brainer, Julian. It's a no-brainer, like, you know what I mean? It's a no-brainer. The only way Kylian Mbappe flops at your club is if he gets injured. That's the only way. And I think if you're a professional footballer, right, and say you're Martin Odegaard, or say you know that you're not going to be on the same amount of money as Kylian Mbappe, you know that Arsenal are going to have to pay an absolute premium to get him. And then remember the other thing as well, we wouldn't have to pay a fee. I wouldn't have to pay a fee to sign him, because he's on a free transfer. So whilst it's a lot of money, I still think it'd be worth it. Look at the difference Declan Rice has made. That's what happens when you spend money on absolute quality. Look at the difference Declan Rice has made to our team. So to me, it's a no-brainer. He'd only flop if he got injured.
Yeah, but you talk about not having a transfer fee, but if you're paying, what did you say?
800. As well, it'd be about 900.
So 800,000 a week. Quick maths on that over the course of a 4-year contract.
It's about 200 million. It's about 200 million.
No, it's about 300. It's in excess of about 300 million.
Which would be less. Which would be less than you'd be paying if he had a transfer fee. Because remember, you'd have to pay the transfer fee, which which would be at least 200 million, at least 200 million, plus wages on top of that.